explanation. Bonnie. Every time she look at yes, good girl. You gotta get this Laurel sitting down so we can move on. We look, give me like 5 minutes, okay? You just so focused on everything else. Leave it. Yes, good. I'm gonna overly praise her because she doesn't have a core understanding. Leave it. Yes, good. She doesn't have a core understanding of anything I'm actually asking her to do outside of place, sit and down, but I want her to do it off the cues and not just my verbal commands. So I'm gonna come down. Nope. So she see how she's pulling up. So I'm gonna come down. Come on. Come on. Leave it. Yes, good. See how she pauses? She's like unsure. This is because I'm giving her the pressure. Yes, good. Good girl. And I'm gonna open up. Yes, good. And I'm gonna turn it. And I'm gonna just, you see this? How I'm pulling up? Well, we're gonna restart. So I'm gonna pull up. Yes, good. And I'm gonna reward, right? So eventually, how you see me with baby, where I pull up, that means SIT. And then if I pull down, that means DOWN, right? So eventually it's gonna look better when I go like this and like this. You see how she's just looking, but she has no idea. So that's where this comes in first. Okay. Just getting her used to on the martingale. We did a little bit of this inside of my client's house as far as training on that nature, but most of it was desensitizing her to kennel. She never really been trained on the kennel, and things of that nature. So, and then introducing place board. And things of that nature. So now we're going to emphasize the martingale. Like I said, her biggest thing is knowing the pressure of the leash. She has the cues down of what I want her to get, like an understanding verbally, but the physical attribution, which is the pressure from the martingale, she doesn't really know. So that's why when you guys saw her on Monday, we went in with the slip leash just to give her some tension, but not too much. And now we're slowly working off of the leash and the martingale. Thank you. Ooh, y'all be burping. So I'm gonna pull down. Yes, good. And I'm gonna pull back up. Yes, good. And I'm gonna just reward her, but I'm using the pressure. Come on, from the leash. So she can't get it. Yes, good. I'm gonna open up every single time. Okay. Every single time she gets it, I'm gonna open up and release it. Okay. So same thing with the leash. Pressure, 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 release. Pressure, 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 release. When I release, I release. Okay. So this is free game for anybody who's trying to teach their dogs how to lure with their food. Okay. Sitting down. That's where we start off. Like I tell you, with the live prior to this with Davey, the reason why he is where he's at now is because we did this inside multiple times. Okay. Now I'm able to do it freehand, boom, 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 and he's on it. Even with the sign language of my hand going like this and like this, he's on it. So he and JoJo do understand the pressure from the martingale, but she's not there yet. So I'm literally giving y'all free game. This is free game. This is what I get paid for on a daily. Yes, good. That's a good girl. So it's gonna look better than this, obviously, over time. Yes, good. Um, but I just want her to get used to feeling the pressure and not causing her any trauma behind it. So I'm gonna pull back. If she jumps up, I want her to be able to do it with the leash. I don't want her to play the guessing game. Come on. Yes, good. Okay, well, your little down is cute. Yes, it is. Yes, I know I'm a cutie patootie. But like a baby cutie, like a baby orange. So if she guesses, I'm gonna put her back in the down, okay? And then I'm gonna read. Yes, good. And I'm gonna release. Good girl, that's good. And I'm gonna pet her, okay? So if you guys have a puppy, this is what I mean by hand feed them, pet them, things of that nature, so they get used to your hand being around their mouth, You're not causing them resource guarding around their food, etc., etc. Okay, so everything I'm teaching you guys right now is definitely free game. I most likely will put this live. I may chop it up a little bit, but I most likely will put this live on my YouTube. So hit the link in the bio and subscribe to my YouTube because this will be a full, raw, uncut video of how to start off with a puppy, okay? Full and raw and uncut, okay? Of course, there's not everything on here, but there's enough things on here for y'all to get the basic understanding. What are you looking at? You just look at you. You just think you know, huh? You just think you know, huh? You just think you know, huh? And once again, yes, good. If the mom's in the chat, she'll tell you Bonnie used to jump, okay? Bonnie used to knit, okay? I was not able to do this. You see how she's just licking? Good girl. But she's excited. She's excited, y'all. Appreciate the gifts. Appreciate the joins. Don't forget to hit the double tap, man. Let's get some likes up in here. So we're gonna go in with the yes, good. And we're gonna go in. You see how now it's more yes, good. So I'm gonna just yes, good. You see how I'm not even saying it? I'm able to use you got it? Yes, good. Let me switch you around. Come here. Yes, good. Okay. I'm gonna push back. Yes, good. It's just a leash. You got it. Yes. Yes, good. Oh, you got it. Yes, good. Yes, good. Yes, good girl. So now she's understanding what we call here leash pressure. This is not correcting her at all. Okay, I'm not causing any harm to her. Okay, she's just understanding the leash pressure. So when I do go in, right, with the commands, she has an understanding, right? But if I have a well-rounded dog, aka Titus, right, and I need to answer a phone call real quick, and I know that he's well behaved and well trained, I can go like this. Yes, good. And I can just put him at an SIT if I need to do something, answer my phone, and then walk away and come back, right? Little things like that is all built around what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it on the place board just because it's a little bit easier. If you just have a regular floor, you could do it on your floor. Just get you a leash. All my tools are linked in my bio on my Amazon storefront. Get you a leash, get you a collar, and just work with that. Work with your dog, man. Especially if you have a puppy. Leave it. Yes, good. If she looks at me, I'm gonna give her that reward too as well. Yes, good. And this is what it looks a little bit sloppy, kind of like how I was doing with stuff with Davy earlier with the spins and the luring of the food outside. It's gonna look sloppy. Okay. Yes, good. But that's because she's still learning, right? This is what we call conditioning. You got it? Yes, good. This is what we call conditioning. So I'm gonna use her. I have the food right here. I'm gonna use it, boom, and I'm gonna push back. Yes, good. And eventually, like I said, it's gonna be able to where if I pull my hand up, sit, and then if I go like this, you see how she's still, yes, good. It's gonna eventually be a down, okay? Eventually gonna be a down. How old is this pup? Mine, Minnie is 1 year and very reactive. Oof. She's actually 1 year old. She is 1 year old. She's not reactive. She just barks because she doesn't have understanding. Not fully desensitized and socialized yet. But she's 1 year old. Gets along with dogs. She just wants to play all day long. Actually, if your dog is reactive, though, that is something I can't. Registration form. I got you. Yes, good. You got it. Yes, good girl. Let's see. Yes, good girl. All right. Now we're gonna switch her to the big leash. Good shake off. We're gonna switch her to the big leash, man. Yes, I don't have my Crocs on. We're walking with the slippers today. No Crocs today. But if you're not crocking, you're not rocking. You know what? Someone told me that I need to get some different shoes. I said, look, I'm a great trainer, okay? My shoes don't mean nothing. Where are you going, Miss Ma'am? Come on. Place. Yes, good. I'm gonna reward her for that. I'm gonna get her. You see how she doesn't? Yes, good. So when she doesn't listen or she doesn't, I'm gonna start now teaching y'all how to correct properly on a leash. Okay, getting her used to leash pressure. Okay. Okay. Yes, good. Getting her used to leash pressure. And I'm gonna show y'all kind of some stuff what I mean by doing it in the house first. Off. Thank you. Doing it in house first and then moving your way outside. Like I explained earlier in my other live, right, with Davey. Everything I do right outside, I have to do inside. Leave it. Leave it. Bonnie. Yes, good. So same thing as we did yesterday, but now it's with the leash. Okay. Not yesterday, Monday. So Monday, what we did was Monday is what we did with the slip lead, mainly the slip lead. Okay. Now I'm doing the same thing and teaching her with the martingale. So that way, yes, good. Now I'm teaching her with the martingale and the leash. So that way, when her parents want to walk her, they know how to formally correct her, right? And it doesn't shut her down. It doesn't cause her any issues. Leave it. Bonnie. Yes, good. So I'm just letting her be a dog, right? Letting her do her thing. I'm giving her that correction. Leave it. Bonnie. Yes, good. And you see how she's coming right to me, man. Right to me. Like I said, same technique. Same technique, y'all. Same technique. Very effective. Okay? Very effective. Okay. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. We'll give you that. You did come on the okay. Good girl. Bonnie. Yes, good. So she's learning the cues to come to me and she's learning her name. So not only can you teach their name when you're doing food learning, things of that nature, but you also can do it off the leash as well. Full engagement, right? The biggest thing that people do is, like I said it on one of my videos in the past on my here on my TikTok, is y'all will scream the dog's name, yell at the dog, just associate their name so negatively, and they probably don't even know their name. So off. So when you go outside and you try to re-engage with your dog, and you're saying Rocco this, Rocco that, and they're like, who is Rocco? It's because you guys have not actually introduced a name either A, appropriately and positively, or B, at all. So this is something you can do with your dog and or puppy if they do not know their name. Leave it. Bonnie. Yes, good. And I'm gonna reward, okay? So every time she hears her name, that's what's gonna be. She's gonna be like, oh my God, what's happening? What are we doing? Where are we going? Because it's introduced the correct way, okay? It's not introduced. I'm not saying, Rocco, no, Rocco, bad dog. Rocco, that's not, and that's how you shut a dog down, okay? That's how you can shut a puppy down. And then it's kind of just like, dang, now the value behind their name, if you do want them to pay attention and listen to you, it's nothing there, you know? So I'm going with the leave it. Bonnie, yes, good. Good girl. So teaching her leave it, right? I want to make myself very available and important. Teaching her name and teaching her a come or here command, right? A cue. She's very curious. She's a puppy. She's never been here before. What treats are you using? I'm using her food. Sometimes the treats don't really matter. Sometimes you could just use their food, y'all. I texted the owners. I said, how about this? Do not feed them. Bring their food. And guess what they did? They brought their food. 9 times out of 10, when it comes to puppies, I don't even introduce treats in the beginning. I just do it with their food. If it's dinner time, let's work. Lunchtime, let's work. Morning time, let's work. We working out here, man. Y'all go to work and get paid, so do my dogs. It sounds harsh, but leave it. Bonnie. Let's see if she comes. Yes, good. Y'all go to work, right? When y'all want a bonus, y'all work 10 times harder. When y'all want that time and a half, y'all show up on the holidays, right? Same thing with dogs. They want to eat some good food, right? They want to eat their good kibble, especially as puppy. Hand feeding. I don't even introduce a bowl to dogs in the beginning. I always hand feed. But you want your dog to be associated with you, respect you. Two things: leash, food, leash, food, leash, food. That's coming from the goat, Cesar Malone. If you think otherwise, then I don't know if you should even own a dog and or train a dog. Bonnie, yes, good. You see how she's like focused, but she's not focused, right? She's kind of focused, but not focused. But I'm getting her to focus in just off of her name. Off. That's how you teach off too. She's jumping on stuff. Bonnie, yes, good. You see that? Come on now. Tell them we working. Working don't mean you working. That's what my daddy always told me. I probably shouldn't say that on here. That's definitely gonna be on the YouTube though. Let's see what happens. Yes, good. And if she gives me engagement without me even saying her name, I'm definitely going to reward her. There's different types of rewarding, right? If I ask her to do something, I may go in with a few treats or I may go in with a few little kibbles, a little something. But if she naturally does it, I'm overly praising, I'm making it, hey, marking it, boom, what you did. Now, I will say, I don't have the clicker for her because she is terrified of the clicker. And it does shut her down. Tried it, worked on it, 2 weeks, doesn't like it, not going to use it. Simple. Not gonna shut a dog down. Not doing that. Same technique with everything as far as everything else, but the clicker is either a yes or a no. But for her, it's a no. Yes, good. When she looks at me, teaching her that. So like I said, right now we're really working on the martingale, the pressure of that leash, right? Engagement, her name, and leave it in a here command, right? So let me see. Bonnie, yes, good. So I'm gonna go in boom like that. Simple. You don't have any more food, so we'll use the chicken. The polo. El polo, is that how you say chicken in Spanish? I wouldn't know. I should know Spanish. Do. Leave it. Yes, good. Bunny. Yes, good. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shorten this up a little bit. Okay. We're gonna walk a little bit. Come on. Leave it. Thank you. Come on. So I'm using the martingale for her to leave it. Leave it. Yes, good. Every time she looks at me too. Yes, good. Leave it. Yes, good. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the food, not the food, I'm using the leash to direct her, right? Directing traffic. So pretty much the martingale does what you want it to do. So if I'm walking this way, she should be able to follow me this way, right? If I'm walking, you see how she's veering off? Yes, good. I'm just giving her a quick little correction and then I'm going in with the reward, okay? Okay, well, there you go. Look, clean that up because I'm spilling it everywhere. So now what I'm doing is off the leash, making myself valuable, right? So if I'm walking, right? If you have your dog and you're walking with your dog, let her clean that up real quick. If you're walking with your dog and you turn this way, your dog's going to go with you. If you turn this way, your dog's going to go with you. If you stop, your dog's going to stop. Your dog should not be veering off and yanking you this way and yanking you that way. It's not attractive. It's not cute. I never found that pleasing at all. If you have a big dog, I'm surprised you do not see a chiropractor or anything of that nature because I've actually had my arm pull out of a socket because someone's dog popped it. It was a hybrid wolf dog, and I'm not lying. We were on a walk, boom, saw something. It was like a minor pull too. My whole shoulder popped red and swollen, right? So it's not cute. Your dog pulling from the littlest dog to the biggest dog is not cute. So wherever I go, my dog needs to follow, right? You see how she's engaging? She's kind of still unfamiliar with the leash, okay? Yes, good. I'm giving her a silent correction. I'm not doing anything as far as yanking her around. I'm not playing tug of war, okay? I'm just giving her a silent correction. So if I go like this, you see how she just yes, good. And I'm just gonna give her the yes, good, okay? So same thing, before I even go in with any commands or cues, I teach a dog free shaping. So if I'm walking this way, you see how we're walking this way? Come on, come on. Yes, good. And I'm gonna just reward her just for walking with me. That's it. We're just walking properly, right? If she pulls, I'm gonna give her that quick little silent correction. I'm not gonna yell at her. I'm not gonna get irritated because I don't want to shut her down. I want to make this also something that's not, traumatizing, right? Come on. Yes, good. Good girl. So still working on the little sits and stuff, but not gonna do too much. Like I said, I don't want to shut her down. But if she tries to go somewhere else, I'm just gonna pull her. Yes, good. Now, of course, being inside is not the same outside. I know that there's more distraction outside, but you have to be able to do the basic things in here and get them to understand certain things before even moving outside. Yeah, I just shredded chicken. Do you do you do show training? No, no, I don't. Obedience to an extent, but nothing along those lines of show training. Those are very intense, and I don't want that pressure on me right now. She could be a show dog. She definitely has the. Come on. Yes, good. She has the. She definitely has like everything to her, the potential. I just started handling. I like that. I like that. Yeah, when it comes to protection training, but I have a team. I have a team, and if you don't pass the Q&A with me, you're not going to pass it with them. And then if you do pass it with me, you still got to pass the Q&A with them. So I do protection training, but that's also very expensive too, as well. So we don't just take anybody. Um, yes, good. Hope y'all can see too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I've been to dog shows before. They fire. I like them. I like them a lot, actually. Great tools there too, as well. I'm buying a few stuff from there as well. Um, come on. Yes, good. Um, I love dog shows. I watch them. I enjoy going to them. Truly do. Truly do. But if you need someone like the obedience, I got you. But everything outside of the obedience, when they be doing all that little extra fancy stuff and all the that's a lot of pressure. Leave it. Yes, good. We're just walking. We're just walking. I'm gonna hit her with this. I'm gonna pop. I call these figure eights. So I'm gonna just hit her with a turn. Boom. See if she's still following. She's still here. Come on. Yes, good. And I'm gonna use the pressure of the leash to do that. I'm actually gonna put her on a place board. I'm gonna actually make the tripod. Um, yes, good. I'm gonna actually make the tripod right here so y'all can see us do everything. And I would rather it be up. I'm showing y'all my apartment. So when y'all question, hey, do you do boarding trains? Yeah, I do. What does it usually look like? This in my apartment. Working on my facility right now, but in my apartment. Y'all can see me better? Cool, cool, cool. I don't run a puppy mill. Y'all not gonna see, the most I've had in here was probably about one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Had 7 dogs in here. 7? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 dogs in here. What you Ew. About your booty. Okay. Yeah, good girl. I want y'all to see the full leash though. I want y'all to see how I do everything with the full leash. So I'm actually gonna bring y'all down real quick so y'all have better vision of me. But I'm not ashamed of working out in my apartment. Okay. Facilities and all that other stuff is very expensive. So working on that, but proud of yes, good. Let's walk. Let's see. Boom. The leash does it itself. You see how yes, good. You see how she's fully engaged? Right now, I'm not even going to focus on either side. Like I said, this is her first time actually getting taught how to walk on a leash. So if she pulls that way, I'm going to pull this way. Boom, I'm going to go this way. You see how I'm just giving a quick little tug and I'm just walking. Come on. And I just get her to stop. Come on. Yes, good. Good girl. We started an apartment, so I completely understand. Yeah, facts. Where am I located? I am located in Bryan, Texas. I am located in Bryan, Texas. I am located in Bryan, Texas. Do you do shelter? Okay, answer all your questions. Yeah, I'm located in Bryan, Texas. So if you are in Texas, we can work something out. If you're out of state, I do offer virtuals as well as boarding trains, and good girl. I offer boarding trains for out of state as well. Where are you going? I'm about to keep you on one side. You're a good. Yes, good. Yes, good. You come further. You got it. Yes, good. Now, leash stuff. Let me veer off real quick. I'm gonna veer off real quick. I'm gonna do some luring real quick with her. So how I was showing y'all with Mr. Davy himself. Where you go? You're going in circles. See how she? Yes, good. Yes, good girl. So with puppies, what I like is I like how like fresh they are. You see how she doesn't know the pressure behind it? Come on. So I gotta, yes, good. I gotta give her a little pressure, but aka some motivation, but overall she's doing good with it. A lot of shredded chicken, bro. It's all shredded up. And this is why you don't drop food, y'all. This is why you don't drop food, y'all. Let's see. Leave it. Yes, good. So now she's starting to understand leave it. So I'm gonna just pick up the leash. Yes, good. I'm gonna just use the leash to, yep, just like that. You see how she's pulling back? Come on. I'm gonna give her pressure. When she comes, I'm gonna release it. So what I'm doing is I'm letting her eat out of my hand, right? Yes, good. You see how she's following, but I'm giving her the pressure of the leash? Yes, good. I'm releasing. Y'all can see it too. Pressure. Boom, following. When she gets it, release. Boom, pressure. As I walk back. Come on. Yes, good. And I release. So it's not, well, I'm not going to say it's not rocket science because a lot of y'all don't understand it. But yeah, we started an appointment. If we got anyone and looking at that area, we will send them your way. Bet, appreciate you. Leave it. Let's see if she does it. Leave it. Yes, good. I don't have no food for you right now. Hold on. My bad. I told you to leave it. I ain't had nothing for you. Sometimes a good will just do it. You got chicken on your face too. Sorry, Mom. I got chicken all over their face. Good girl. They're still doing the fire alarms. I feel bad for JoJo. I do. Let's see if we can get JoJo out here. Hopefully we can. What time are we looking at? 11:21. Okay. Don't be a me. Don't drop the food. Don't be a me. Let me see. Yes, good girl. You got it. See? Yes, good. See how I'm releasing it too? She knows. Yes, good. She's like, bro, you out here playing with my food, man? My mom told me never to play with my food. Leave it. Yes, good. I'm gonna give her that. Boom. She left it alone. Although I dropped it, still don't want her to eat it. All right, let me see if I actually have. You know what I have? Let me watch this. Place. Good girl. Can y'all watch my dog real quick? Y'all been seeing them trends where they be like, can you watch my mom real quick? Can you watch my boyfriend real quick? I think those are kind of funny. I'm going to go in with some more dog treats. Some chicken, but these are kind of smaller, so it'll just be a little bit easier. I done used up all the shredded chicken. Yeah, sorry. There's like chicken all over her snout. It's cute, but I'll make sure I wipe it off. I did not drink enough espresso shots. Good girl. You see how she's waiting? We're gonna reward you for that. And I'm still dropping it. God darn it. There you go. Let's see. Ooh, we'll give you the reward for that one. Let me know if y'all can see her. Y'all can see her. Watch. Bonnie. It's like the floor is lava. I think it's so funny. Bonnie. Place. Good. Bonnie. Bonnie. Yes, good. You go down. There we go. Yes, good. Good girl. What they saying in the chat? Appreciate the follows. Don't forget to double tap the screen, hit the notification button, definitely subscribe. At 11:45, I will go live with JoJo. I will end this live and do a subscription live and go live with JoJo. They got more sirens playing, so it's about to get ugly real fast. But I do want to show y'all what a scared dog looks like and kind of just soothe her, not do too much, but to get her comfortable with where she's at. She's out of her kennel right now. She's just chilling, but I still want her to be okay. You know, don't stress her out. Okay. Good girl. Bonnie does know okay. Let's see. Bonnie. Yes, good. Place. Let's see what she did. Place. We're working on that. Place. Nope. Place. Yes, good. You're just so infatuated with what you look like. Appreciate the follows, guys. But yes, I will be going on a subscription live at 11:45. 11:45. Me and JoJo will go. I just want to show y'all a little bit. But the reason I'm going subscription live, even though there's not a lot of people in here right now, is because I don't want to get banned and I don't want to hear anybody's stupid remarks. This is how I feel. It's my live, my TikTok. That's how I feel. A lot of y'all are very uneducated, and I just don't have time to keep going over what I'm doing. If you're in the live, you kind of already know what I'm doing. If you're not, it is what it is. Okay. Yes, good. There we go. Bonnie. Yes, good. See how she's not coming to me? That's what we want. We want her to come now. Bonnie. Yes, good. Place. Yes, good. Still getting the gist of it. Still getting the gist of it. That's okay. Let me see. Down. And she don't know it. See? Still working on little stuff. Down. There we go. Yes, good. Remember, you guys, we don't take, we receive. Bonnie. Yes, good girl. Good girl. I know if, let me know if y'all can hear that too. It's so loud. Oh, I feel so bad. I don't even like the sound. And I'm a human. Bonnie. Come here, Bonnie. Come here. Come here. Yes, good. Y'all are spoiled. Y'all get food and treats? Crazy. Come here. Ah. Yes, good. Down. Down. Yes. Good. Reward you for that. Oh, we can't. Y'all can't hear it. Shout out y'all. It's so loud. So bad for her. Bonnie. Bonnie. Come here. Come here. Good girl. If you've been in this live this whole time, I really hope that some of y'all not like taking notes, but just know that this is like a clean slate, and I'm showing you guys stuff that I show on a daily basis with paid clients. Okay, so just be appreciative that I'm giving you these gems and these tools. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even know how to do these things or work on these things. So y'all get to see it for free on live. It's crazy. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie. Leave it. Yes, good. When I say leave it, I do want her to engage. I do want her to engage. So when she looks at me, I do want her to engage. Thanks, lady. Appreciate you. You're welcome. I just got to make that very known. Like, I love what I do. I would not change it for the world. This is all I do. And I'm not going to sit here and be cocky, but I am going to toot my own horn. I am a great trainer, and I feel like I'm the best trainer behind College Station. That's just my personal opinion. Don't shoot the messenger. But a lot of people will use certain tools and they don't know how to effectively do it, or their methods are always changing. Their techniques are always changing. Obviously, I'm saying if something doesn't work, yes, learn how to make it better. But at the end of the day, all my techniques are the same. From the littlest dog to the biggest dogs y'all have seen me actually work with. It's just all about having a great person that knows what they're doing, what they're talking about. So the biggest thing for me is I like to show y'all good stuff and bad stuff, start to finish. But there are people that are very uneducated or ignorant and they say stupid stuff. And it's just like, okay, now I have to start doing subscription lives or putting stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. So I don't get a lot of backlash. That's the biggest thing. I get a lot of backlash. Bonnie, come here. Why you bounce like that? Come here. Yes, good. Come here. Come here. That's a good girl. Her little tail. Look at your little tail wag. Do the veggie dance. Do the veggie dance. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Let me see. I'm actually gonna go like this. Look at her. Look at that pose. Perfect pose. Bonnie. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if she. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can walk. Doing better on the leash. This side. Yes. Good. This side. Yes. Good. I don't know why she doesn't want to come in front. There we go. Yes. Good. The best way to also too is if you're a owner, new owner at that, is crossbody. Definitely crossbody. Usually I have it like this where I can go like that. Leave it. Yes, good. And I can do it. Shake it. I know you gotta shake. Let me see. Okay, you sat. Come here. Yes, good. Off. Good. No. Yes, good. That's what we're teaching. That's oh snap. Let me zoom out. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. Boom. All right. Boom. Corner on this side. Yes, good. So I'm gonna pull up. Yes, good. Still learning. She already knows sit. You got it. Yes, good. See, she needs to stay seated. That's her problem. I know. You hear it. I know. You got it. Yes, good. Yes, good. I hate dogs that keep standing up. We're working on it. Like I said, y'all just saw her do literally like 20 things in one, y'all. 20 things in one. Where is she at? Yes, good. All right, come on. Just walking. Good shake off. Just using leash. Yes, good. Other side. Yes, good. And if y'all remember on Monday, she was not, yes, good. She was not, like with this, she didn't have no idea what this was. Leave it. Yes, good. Leave it. Yes, good. She's still learning what the martingale is. Still learning. Leave it. Yes, good. Still learning what leash pressure is. Okay. Yes, good. You know what okay means? That's your release word. Good girl. Come on. But big, small, doesn't matter. We don't want dogs pulling. Yes, good. So I'm just luring her with the leash pressure to follow me wherever I go. Once she does it, I release. So, like I said, leave it. Yes, good. And then I just release, right? It's not a comfortable feeling. It's not supposed to be comfortable. So, yeah. 11:45 yet? No. No, it's not 11:45 yet. Good. Come on. Yes, good. Yes, good. Leave it. Leave it. Yes, good. Good. Press. You got it. Leave it. Bonnie. Let's see. Bonnie. All the way. Come on. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. Okay. Place. Place. Yes, good. All right. Drop questions. Only 12 people up in here. I know y'all got questions. Drop questions. Let's engage. Let's engage. We're about 6 minutes-ish for Miss JoJo. So I'm finna end this live very soon. What kind of dogs y'all got? What do y'all need to work on? What are y'all trying to overcome? What do y'all do good? Like, what does your dog do good? What is he or she really well behaved on? How old is your dog? Y'all can engage. I don't bite. I ain't that mean. I ain't that mean, huh? Good. I'm not that mean. But I'm actually about to, well, if y'all don't got no questions or concerns, y'all love to be concerned so much. But if y'all don't have no questions or concerns, their parents are coming really soon. So I kind of want to do a quick little session with Miss JoJo. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscription button. notification button and the follow button. Like I said, all my tools that I use are linked in my bio. Why do people wear gloves while training? So usually I wear gloves because I don't want all the residue on my hand. I'm a germaphobe. And then I always usually have their food and I usually put water on it and wet it up. So it's like a moisture. She's not as bad, but when you get dogs like bullies or even Davy and that are doodles and stuff like that, all that stuff that goes on, like it's just all mushed up. It's not a good feeling. And then it's kind of like if I gotta answer the phone or something, I can just boom, take the glove off. Hey, how you doing? My hands are clean. But all the tools I use, no problem. All the tools I use are linked in my bio, from my treat pouch to my slip lead to the board to the treats. I mean, everything I use is linked in my bio on my Amazon storefront. If you are unaware of how to actually use the prong collar and the e-collar, definitely book a session. I will be having subscription lives going over all of that. So, like I said, once I start bringing in more dogs, I got a special surprise for you guys in the summertime too. But that will be dropping on my website this weekend. But once I start getting more in here, look at her. I'm about to correct you. Come on. Place. Good. But once all that gets in place, but I will be going on a subscription live right now. So how long is your boarding? I have a 3-week, a 5-week, and an 8-week. It depends on kind of what you're looking for and what I feel your dog may need. Now, I've had dogs come in for 3 weeks. I'm like, hey, he may need an extra week or two. There's times where I don't charge and there's times where I do charge. It just depends on what I'm going to be doing and how many dogs I have at that time and the round of clock that I have to be. So it just kind of depends. It just fluctuates from, really the dog. Your dog can come in one way and I'm like, oh, yeah, nah, this dog needs more time, right? I got to add on more time. It's not to get more money. It's really just to be like, hey, look, your dog actually needs more time, more hands-on. If there's things where owners can only do so much, I'm like, hey, okay, this is what I can do in this amount of time. This is what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? What else? That's about it, though. But we're about to get off this live. Hit the subscription button. About to go live with JoJo. About to show y'all what a dog looks like that's kind of been traumatized, unfortunately, not by their owners. Got to emphasize that, but have gone through some things. But I do not want to get banned. And I'm going to show y'all a little bit on how to desensitize a dog and just to get them a little bit less anxious and not as stressed out. So if we don't got any more questions, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Me and Miss Bonnie, I am her Clyde today. Me and Clyde and Bonnie, we are out.